Hi and welcome to this live currency strength indicator tables video. My name is John. I'll be taking you through the charts this Wednesday the 11th of January. Here you can see we have the live currency strength indicator tables in front of us. We have two types of tables. We have the trend traders table and the day traders table. These are showing the same studies but just highlighting different time frames. So the trend traders is our higher time frame and the day traders is our lower time frame. You can see here some of the currencies are highlighted in green. That is showing us that there is a confluence between those currencies, and that's where I'll be focusing my attention in these videos. The tables auto update every 15 minutes 24/7, so if you are a member you can log in at any time, day or night, from anywhere in the world and see exactly which way the markets are moving in real time. So what are the trend traders and day traders telling us today? Well, the trend traders is telling us that the Australian dollar is the strongest currency at S1. That is followed by the euro in S2, followed by the Canadian dollar at S3. On the weak side of that table, we can see that the dollar is the weakest at W1, followed by the Great British Pound at W2, followed by the New Zealand dollar at W3. On the day traders table, we have euro topping the table at S1, followed by the Australian dollar at S2, followed by the New Zealand dollar at S3. On the weak side of this table, the yen is W1, followed by the US dollar as W2, followed by the Canadian dollar as W3. So what I'm going to be focusing on in today's video, well, I'm actually going to take a look at the euro pairs, euro dollar specifically, because we are approaching a level of resistance. So the longs may be stalling here as we approach this resistance level. Now, just to note as well, we do have some important data out today in the US. There is CPI data coming out at 1:30 p.m. So we have to also consider the fact that we may be stalling at the moment due to the fact that this news is coming out today. So let's go take a look at euro US dollar and see what the price has been doing most recently. Well, we've been trading to the upside ever since we found the lows here in September. We've rallied over 1,000 pips to the upside here. Very strong move. That was in line with the US dollar weakness that we've seen in the market. And now we're approaching a key level of resistance. So you can see this high that formed here back in May 2022 around about the 1.0775 handle. That level there acted as resistance in the past, and we actually saw price fall over 1,000 pips to the downside after that. So we're approaching this level of resistance, which means that price, well, technically, do you want to be long into that level? Really? No. Okay, I would rather be waiting to see if price will break through it first, close above it, and then that can give us the opportunity to trade to the next level of resistance. In this case would be the 1.1150, which were the highs back in March 2022. So really speaking, the longs looking to stall here. Now obviously we have CPI data, so CPI could push price through that level. If I just go to the daily time frame, you can see that yesterday we had a bit of a sort of range bound day after we had sort of really good day on Friday. Monday then followed that momentum, and then Tuesday we've just really slowed down that momentum. So markets here are waiting for a catalyst to feel, and I think the CPI data could be that catalyst. Now, like I said, what I'll be waiting for is to see if price can trade through this area of resistance first before looking to for a position into this market, because we don't know which way the news is going to go. It is forecast to show CPI coming in lower as expected, so maybe we will see the dollar continue to weaken and we'll see price break through, but we just don't know. So if there is any kind of opposite news to what we're expecting, then there could be some bearish momentum coming into this market. But what I would say is that we're so close to this resistance now. We're only 30 pips away from it, so we don't have the reward to risk ratio that will allow us to kind of get in a long position here. Even if I go to the 4 hour, you can see that we're consolidating after a really nice rally to the upside. We're consolidating at that level of resistance. So want to be a little bit careful with any kind of opportunity you look at today. When you look at the tables and you can see euro dollar on there, you know, it doesn't mean that you should go and straight away buy that currency pair. What it's telling us is that we should be watching that pair for potential opportunities. It's then down to us when we go and have a look at the technicals to see if there's an opportunity for the market to achieve what it's saying on the table. Okay, so I would say at the moment euro dollar, we're a little bit of a roadblock here. Need to wait to see if price can trade to the upside. One currency pair, however, that I have looked at that looks quite good is actually pound CAD. Now pound CAD features on the trend trader side of the tables, not so much on the day traders, although CAD is showing up as weak or the third weakest on the day traders. But if we just take a quick look at pound CAD, we can see that CAD is S3 on the tables and pound is W2. So we want to be looking at potential pound CAD downside. So if I just open up pound CAD here, if I actually go to a higher time frame first, the reason why we could be expecting pound CAD to move to the downside is because of sort of multiple factors. One of those factors could be the fact that we came into this area here. Let me just grab a quick pencil. This area here. So we actually came, so you can see price was range bound through this area around about the 1.68 and the 1.7750. We've pretty much remained range bound within that area. We broke out of it, but we've retested that range alongside this trend line resistance. So you've got multiple areas here. You've got the trend line and the horizontal level of resistance, which could suggest that price is going to push back to a level of support. That level of support could be the 1.59 handle. Okay, so if that's the case, how can we look at opportunities? Well, if we look at the weekly, we can see we've rejected nicely. Last week closed as a bearish close as well. That momentum could continue going into this week. And what I've really looked at is the fact that the daily broke out of this 1.62 handle. We've pulled back into the range now, and we're starting to stall again within the range. Now if I go to a 4-hour time frame, it's around about the 1.6333 handle where price is finding a difficulty breaking to the upside, which is where a lot of this bearish momentum came from, where we fell from the 1.6375 down through that 1.62. So in short, I'm looking to see if price will trade through this trend line resistance once again, because you can see we're kind of topping out at this level here, and if price can trade through, close below, that could give us an opportunity to trade back down towards these lows. If we trade through those lows, then price may come back down to the 1.59 handle. So just something to keep your eye on. You know, maybe what we need to wait for first is on the table side of things is CAD to remove itself from the day trader side of the table and reappear on the strength side. Same with pound. Maybe we need to see pound return to the weak side of the table in order to really see the momentum of the market moving here for us. So that's all I'm going to leave you with today. Keep your eye on Euro US dollar. Like I said, there is data out at 1:30 p.m. so please be aware of that. I'll be looking to see if price can trade through that level and close above. If not, we'll see how the market shapes up. But pound CAD could be looking for a breakout opportunity as well to the downside. Hope you enjoyed the video. Look forward to speaking to you in the next one.